Brilliance Audio presents Runaway by Helen Hardt, performed by John Lane and Lexi Richmond.
Riley. I chose Montana because of Rock. I had the address of his cabin, but of course, I didn't go there. That would be the first place he and Reed would look for me. No, I chose a cabin in a remote little town in Big Sky country. I paid cash for a week's lodging. I also paid cash for my rental car, and it was easy enough not to leave a trace. My father had outfitted me with 2 fake IDs as soon as I turned 18. He had his reasons. His abhorrent, disgusting reasons. As far as I knew, my brothers weren't aware of my aliases. Chloe Mansfield. Today, I was Chloe Mansfield. The GPS in the car led me to the small cabin. I chose small for a reason. I wanted to escape my life, and part of escaping my life was escaping the glamour and glitz. This week, I wasn't Riley Wolfe, heiress, and supermodel. This week, I was Chloe Mansfield, regular woman. I pulled my long dark hair back into a high ponytail, and I wore no makeup. My skin felt like it could breathe for the first time in ages. I liked the feeling. I pulled up to the cabin and parked the car in the tiny driveway. When I got out, I looked up at the big blue sky and inhaled. Not only my skin was breathing, I was breathing for the first time in what felt like forever. My father was dead. Dead and cremated. At this moment, my brothers were planning his memorial service. I had no qualms about missing it. Oh, I kept up with the family news. I knew full well we had all been implicated in his murder. Rock hadn't even been in the state when it happened. Roy, Reed, and I had been in Manhattan, and none of us had alibis. Of course, I knew where I'd been, and it wasn't at my father's penthouse murdering him, although the thought certainly had merit. I had been in my apartment, coked out. Not my finest moment, but I wasn't about to berate myself. My life, to this point, had been both blessed and cursed. To the outside world, all that was visible was the blessed part. I was born with beauty, brains, and a wealthy family. That was all most people ever saw. Even my brothers Roy and Reed only saw that part of me. They saw me as Daddy's little girl. Daddy's favorite. At least, up until a day or 2 ago. I was Daddy's favorite, all right. It hadn't cost me much. Only my soul.
Matteo. Chloe Mansfield jerked out of the water and then submerged herself quickly. Too bad. Her frame was a little thin, but still, I'd have liked a better look. "Who the hell are you?" she demanded. "I didn't mean to startle you, ma'am." Her eyes widened at my use of ma'am. "I'm Matteo Rossi." "And you're here because—" "Because I'd really like to get a better look at you. Because I own this place." Her eyebrows nearly flew off her forehead. "Well, I rented this place for the week, so you have no right to—" Hold on, I said. "I just came to make sure you have everything you need. I brought you some groceries in case you haven't had a chance to stock up." "I was planning to go into town later." "Honey, it is later. This is a small town. Everything closes at 5 o'clock so folks can get home to dinner." She opened her mouth, closed it, and then opened it once more. "Oh, where are you from, anyway?" She wrinkled her forehead for a minute, which made her look adorably cute. "Pittsburgh." "A big city girl. You're used to grocery stores that are open 24 hours, no doubt." "Well, yeah." I couldn't help but laugh. We do things here a little differently in Sumter Falls, Montana. Everything opens at 8 and everything promptly closes at 5, whether it's the grocery, liquor store, or the apothecary.
"Apothecary?"
"Pharmacy, druggist, whatever."
"I see."
"Except the movie theater, but it's only open on weekends. Last show's over by 11.
"Oh,"
she said again. Then she looked around tentatively.
"Could you get me a—"
"Towel?"
"Yeah, that would be perfection."
I walked back into the kitchen and then to the bathroom, where I grabbed one of the fluffy white towels. I brought it back to Chloe.
"Thanks."
she murmured. Now, do you mind? Took a lot of energy for me to turn around and look away. She cleared her throat. Okay, I'm out now. I turned around.